Welcome. Yeah, I got a question for you. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to another week of the podcast. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, how do you think the black culture feels about the fair one? Like
You looking for?
what culture do you think is more synonymous with kicking the fair one?
Oh, probably whites.
You think so?
I think. Uh, uh I would. Yeah, I'll see because I feel like niggas always ask for the fair one, but
And
the
then it
fair
just
one don't.
turns into being like, oh, it's all my homies.
Yeah, yeah. So I say niggas ask for the fair one, but white people really stand on business. We're really like having a fair one, and maybe Mexicans. I don't really see them.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day because I was thinking it was like I feel like they're getting like asking for the fair one nowadays is just like completely out of the question. Like if you're gonna fight, you're gonna fight like, or you're gonna end up taking to the cage or something. Like you're gonna try and like regulate the fair one. I don't know. It was just one of the things I was just thinking about this week. Thinking about like which culture was more synonymous with like, or like who started the fair one. Like let me get the fair one.
Oh, niggas.
So you think it did started as a black culture thing?
Yeah.
But because I will say that I do think that both sides do the same thing is like, yo, we're bringing the homies, and then it's just like, wait, once punches you're getting thrown, it's on.
See, I didn't experience that in Pancrest and in my days as a young bull after high school. It
Like, did
was
everyone just throw the fair one, and then everyone like
yeah,
reports afterwards, or not always, but
most
like,
like when it was white on white, yeah, always a one on one.
but what about white on black or black on black?
Oh boy, that's that fair one. Different definition for the people with colored skin now. You know they're not good at math now, so that fair one on one, they don't really know what that means. So that's the problem there.
Yeah, the fair one. Yeah, me and three of my homies beating you up. That's fair.
It's usually how that goes. Win or lose, whether the niggas winning or losing, that fair one is never a one-on-one with niggas.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Niggas be different, but
see, like the black bulls at my school, fucking like they would kick the fair one if like needed to be, or if it was going to go down. I mean, granted, I think they would probably definitely love to pad the numbers a little bit. They were definitely outnumbered, but then we like I want to say that, like most of the kids that I grew up with, like if there was a fight going down, it was always like, yo, just let them go at it. Like let them go at it. You keep the people out of it. Or if someone did try to go in, then like you would throw in on that bull. But like,
see, yeah, no, usually it'd be the one-on-one, and then somebody's gonna come through. Somebody's man's that brown person is coming through. Like whether he asked for it or not, like yeah, I mean, motherfuckers love to just get an extra kick in one time with punch them. Yeah, I mean, niggas just love that shit.
yeah, I just remember I remember back in the day, like did you ever have like a like back in the day like a school beef area, like between like certain towns?
Oh yeah, Strathaven Pancras.
Strathaven Pancras. Because like Aston used to have the firehouse carnival that would be right next to the school. That would always be, dude. Every year there would be just like, yo, show up. We're gonna go there, and anybody you chop from Chai you see, throw down on them, which was a crazy thing to say because then you'd have to like know people who like live in Chai.
So no, we didn't necessarily like our shit would be football. Like we only had beef with Strathaven, and that was with South Media. So like the only time there was like, which is really weird, the only time there was really fights like between motherfuckers was at like football games.
Well, I mean, y'all are like at
Like,
the same spot, but
motherfuckers would go to Grand Romaldo.
then not throw hands.
Yeah.
See, like, but they would do the same thing at the carnival. But like for whatever reason, you put like those little squirt water guns and a gravitron and some deep fried Oreos, and blood just needs to be spilt on the grass. I don't know what it is about deep fried Oreos and water guns and a gravitron, but it's blood and had to be spilled. The other town's blood had to be. It's like it was like a yearly thing. It was like, yo, like like when colleges fuck with other colleges and take their mascots and shit like that. It was like, yeah, we're coming to taking your manhood by beating up on whoever in your town is in your town. Which was a while. I always thought it was like a crazy, like it wasn't just like a group of people. Like it was like, yo, you live and go to this school district. Like, yeah, you got to beat up on those people from that school district, which is right down the road.
Yes. Yeah, like our beef with South Media was really because, which is niggas shit. So South Media was niggas, right? That's where all like the blacks live in media, more or less. But a lot of the motherfuckers either A came out of Chester or B wanted to be Chester niggas. So you either had tough motherfuckers coming out of Chester, or kids wanted to be tough in South Media because they'd be around tough niggas from Chester, or people that I'm from Chester and just had that little label and motherfuckers were scared of them. So, and then they also thought their school was better, like financially and things like that, like better than Pencrest, because it was Potcrest. So it was all the drug addicts and everything go to Pencrest, and then you didn't have that in Strathaven.
Strathaven, neither one of them's a like private school though, right?
No, but you
They're
didn't have
technically public, but like you were an uppity, like a preppier public school.
Yeah, full of niggas.
All right, man, I'll take your word for it.
It was all South. It was just South Media, and the white girls.
And then that's wild because then you go to like, I don't know, my school had like, I don't know, 5 in middle school.
That's crazy.
Then they doubled and tripled up by the time I was in high school. But
wait, in your class or in the whole school?
I want to say probably my class. I want to say my class, but like I can't really remember, to be completely honest. Just because like the people who I actually like did know, like I definitely saw people. I don't remember like in my mind's eye of like walking through the halls of like all of those schools years and years ago. I can't just like put a mind on like how many or whose face was blood or whatever.
Your school's not necessarily located where blacks would be able to get to it.
It's right on the other. It's like it's borderline Chester. Like Boots and Bonnets is right down the road.
I know, but
like
when you think about
when you draw the lines for the school, yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Like this.
Oh no, because you had Upland. You had Upland or wherever, Parkside, where Nick lived. But that was literally only just like 4 streets. But like it was that backed right up to Chester Park.
But they kind of had to because there's no school in Brookhaven, is there?
It's an elementary school.
Yeah, but there's no high school.
No, but the only high schools is Sun Valley or you're going to Chester High.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So like when you were in high school, niggas was going to like where that line cut. Like it's not, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be Brookhaven full of whites. And yeah, sure. I guess Upland.
Yeah, but they have the middle school's the same thing too. So like, all the Brookhaven kids are coming to the middle school that's in Aston.
Yeah,
because they don't have a middle school. So
either way, so like in Upland, just luckily got grandfathered into it. But like that's where the line stopped. It's Chester. You do your own thing. That's where the poor blacks live, and we will adopt Upland because I don't think Upland was always poor black. And honestly, I think
Chester wasn't originally. I'm talked to enough old white people that would tell you that.
Oh yeah. No, Chester definitely wasn't Chester today, but like I
Yeah, it
think
ended
when
up
like
being mostly when they or not gentrified, but like when they moved up the people in Philadelphia,
yeah,
and they had to move people out of Philly, and
that's
then
when
they
they
all
made
went down to Chester.
mine. Said, hey,
Y'all stay over there.
yeah. Like I seen that shit in action the other day. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Whenever we had that little bit of icy on the road, ice, snow, rain on the road in the morning.
Nice salted road, nice and clean.
Bro, nah, look. So I pull up to the light. I'm making the left to go to this like drop past the school and like actually go to like endless and shit. And I'm behind three salt trucks, but they like the Ford trucks, you know what I mean? But they got the little logo from Aston on them or whatever. And they all spitting salt. I'm behind them, cool. So I'm like, I wonder if they gonna make this left at my section because that is technically Chester.
Yeah, like where
Or
Endless
are they
is.
gonna keep going straight towards Red Bull? Let's see. I mean, I gotta go this way anyway. So driving. They keep going straight. And now left. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, one time did they come down that little cul-de-sac, thought our shit.
Oh, they went right
Yeah.
back to the Red Bull building.
Yep, went
Oh,
straight.
damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. So your street off of that street is considered Chester?
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
We get Chester police to patrol it. Yep.
Yeah, I know that you got Chester. Well, that's also crazy because Red Bull's then considered still Chester.
Not
Because
by
that's who,
this.
like back in the day, I got booked by Chester cops for hitting Red Bull's dumpsters.
I mean, you might have got hit by Chester cop because like they be over there, but like as far as I guess like line, because like I've been pulled over by Chester on Aston's side, and Aston ended up coming, but Chester like
Yes, Ashton never came. It was just
that's weird.
Chester. Then we got taken down to the John right next to the 95.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Aston came for mine, and they had a
And we
little
got
talk.
pulled over like at the light, like right at the light before you get like you like
Yeah. That's where I
yeah
got pulled over at.
yeah that's
I made
crazy.
I made the left to head towards 7-Eleven. Pulled over right there. Aston came. After I guess Chester called him or whatever. They talked about who was going to handle it. It ended up going to be Chester.
Or maybe they did like come and I don't know. This was fucking back when I was 15, so we're talking 15 plus years ago now. So
I was confused on why Chester took it, and like that's the whole reason I made the left. Because I'm like, I understand where the line is. You're a Chester cop. If I get in this left hand lane and I make this left, that's your problem. Right?
Yeah, you can't leave me. You gotta leave me alone.
Yeah. So like, when the Aston cab came and he left, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Cop was cool though. Cop was cool. He let me. He gave me a ride home.
From like what you weren't able to drive, or
Yeah. They let me drive the car because I had no registration.
Yeah, I've never had I've had one instance where like a cop two instances where a cop let me go. One was egregious that I will say was probably like white privilege or something.
100%.
The other time was like I honestly just felt I think the same cop had pulled me over that got me like months before, and I think he just kind of felt bad for me. But the first time was I went up to KOP with Tim, I think Mark, and two other homies, right? And we were just fucking flying. I'm like in my mom's car at the time, and we're like flying back. I'm doing like 100 down like 202. And like we're just fucking like cruising to like 80 or 90 or something. And this fucking cop comes like my homie's like, we're all listening to music. Someone's like, yo, you got cops behind you. So I ended up like looking in the rear view, and then I just like cut over like 3 lanes, like into the shoulder. like just immediately, just like whoop, right. All right, stop. Dude, the cop passed me and like he parked like fucking probably a good 50 to 100 feet in front of us.
God damn.
He had to back up and like come back. He was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He was pissed, and then fucking
I pulled over. What the fuck you want?
yeah, I was like, yeah, you got behind me, and I pulled over. I thought that's what we're supposed to do.
You're the one driving too fast, officer.
Yeah, you sped right past me. So then he pulls me out of the car to get all my shit, and then these fucking jokers take the phone and plug it into an aux or something, start fucking playing Pornhub through the fucking speakers. I'm sitting there wearing fucking like I bought like fake Ray-Bans. They got a bunch of weed leaves on them and shit. Thinking I'm 18 and cool as shit. That was the time that he just gave me like a ticket for like going like 20 over the speed limit. But every other time I'd been pulled over, like I got fucking ticketed and fucking car impounded like almost all the time. I probably had my car impounded like 6 times.
Yeah, same.
It's crazy.
I hate that shit.
I remember one time I had just had the homies in the car, and I had my little Honda Civic at the time, and it just snowed. And Aston Votech used to have this big fucking field that like it was just made it up to the parking lot. So you could just drive around the parking lot and then just go into the field. So it had just snowed, and I took my car into the snow, and I was just like doing donuts and shit in the snow. And then a cop fucking came, like I was coming out of the snow and in the grass back into the parking lot, and there was this big ass snow mound. And the cops coming up, and I just plow through the snow plow. Fucking all the snow goes fucking flying over my car.
Yeah.
And then like I got off the property of the place, and then he fucking pulled me over. They gave me like a reckless endangerment fucking ticket. It came to be like $800 fucking dollars. Impounded the whip, fucking gave me a crazy fucking ticket. Like reckless endangerment of fucking minors. Like I was like, we're all like fucking 16, 17 years old at the time. There's no kids like walking around. I think like a kid, like as the stop was going on, like some kid came from fucking East Jabip down the street on a bicycle.
But all of y'all are minors.
Yeah, I guess so. But
so you're putting everybody in the car at risk, which is a minor.
Yeah, I guess so. But at the time, I'm like, bro, we're all of age. We're all good. Well, we're not.
Age.
We're the age of consent. So we're adults.
We can fuck who we want. That makes me a man.
I can fuck who I want, so I can't go through some goddamn snow. I thought this was America. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've only had two times also. One time was with the rookie cop. Got pulled over on 95. Same car, no registration. He shouldn't have let me drive off, but
he let you drive home.
He didn't give me a fucking ticket.
Yo, good luck, my dude.
It was just like, get this taken care of. I said, all right, no problem.
And then too much paper. I don't even know how to fill this out yet, dude. I'm gonna let you go with a warning. Take this home, drop it off.
Like he had to be a rookie because like any other cop with like fucking more than a day of experience would have been like, oh yeah,
we're towing this. You're going on a bus home.
Yeah, there's no way, fam. I don't give a fuck where you're coming from. And then the second time was when I got pulled over at Aston. Like it was cool. Like I had weed in the car. Like I had dabs. I had a whole dab rig in the car with dabs, and a kit and a torch. And they was like, we're gonna tow it. I was like, oh shit. All right. Can I just get like my bag and like my work stuff out the car? Like I had just got off work second shift, so it was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And he was like, yeah. So he walked back to the car and he talking to the other Chester cop or whatever. I guess telling him like, yeah, you know, I don't know what the fuck he was saying. While he was doing that, I'm in the back. I break the bong or the rig underneath my car, underneath the seat on the, the metal racks that will like slide your car. I break that shit because somebody had told me one time, like, if you break your piece, they can't charge you a paraphernalia because it's not a whole piece. Like you're not just going to get glass off the floor and be like, oh, there's resin on this. Fuck all that. That's what I had heard. So bong, break that jump. Really like that piece too. And then I took the wax and I put it in my sock. I had a little bit of weed, put it in my sock, put it in my shoe, and put put all the other torch and everything else in my bag, and get out the car. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. And the cop's like, all right, cool. We're just gonna go. You can go over with him. He gonna take you home. I'm like, yo, you want to search the bag? He's like, huh? I was like, you want to search the bag just in case, like, I got anything, you know what I mean? Like, any weapons or anything? He's like, well, I mean, do you have anything? I was like, well, I got a work knife. He's like, don't worry about it. Go ahead. Look at me. Yeah. So,
yeah, I wish, dude.
I get in the back of the car. It's this old white boy, right? Fat motherfucker. He cool. We just chopping it up. We talking about real criminals and shit. Like, niggas that be breaking the law, going to jail. Shit. But like, we talking about, like, I'm listening to the radio the whole time, like, because I want to hear, yo, turn around, we found drugs in the car. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just waiting for that to come over the radio. So at one point, I do hear something over the radio, and I'm like, huh?
What's that mean?
That sounds something similar to me. And he commented on it, and we pulled into my driveway. Is this you? I said, this is me. He said, all right, man, have a good night. Be safe. I said, you too, officer.
Bro, I remember I got picked up by a homie because we were gonna go on a blunt ride, right? And another friend of mine called me and was like, yo, are you like around the area? Because I had lived down the street at the time. And like in Aston by the school. And he's like, yeah, I got pulled over and they're taking my whip, but they're letting me walk home. He's like, you think you'd give me a ride home? And I was like, yeah, I'm with my homie. We haven't done anything yet. I didn't tell him what we were planning on doing or anything like that. So, but we go to 7-Eleven, right? That's up the street from the school. And I'm on the phone with the bull, and my homie who's driving the car has the car in like reverse. And then here comes the cop like pulling into the 7-Eleven, and then like hops out and like sees that we're not moving, and then like knocks on the window. And I'm sitting on the phone. I'm like, yo, yeah, where you at? And then like he opens the window. My other buddy opens the window, and like the cop's like, hey, what are you guys doing? And then Bull, like, without fucking thinking or anything, I don't know, instinctually, reaches behind my seat, like how they have the pouches.
Yeah.
Pulls out like a corncob pipe and like hands it to the cop. And I'm like, literally, I'm like on the phone. I'm like, I'm gonna have to call you back. I don't know what's going on right now. So I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, I don't. Well, I guess there goes that. I don't know why you just did any of this. I'm so confused right now.
Right.
You just want to take a trip to jail, I guess, for whatever reason. You were just feeling crazy. So, because he's got weed like on him because we just bought a Dutch from the fucking store. We're gonna get ready to go on a ride. And then now I'm sitting on the hood of a fucking cop car as they decide to start searching the whip. Yes, and I'm like, I'm sitting there talking. I'm like, oh, I live down the street. Can I just like walk home? Nope. And they're like, nah, you gotta sit right there.
Yes, sir. You might be going to jail.
Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, well, sit here. They take it, they cuff homie, throw him in the back of a car. Yes, and then I turn around and I see the dude I'm on the phone with, Dave at the time, walking home. He's like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? I don't know what's going on right now, but I should be cool, hopefully in like 20 minutes, you know, if you want to chill or hang out or something like that. I don't know what's going on with Mike. He decided to pull a fast one on me and hand paraphernalia to a cop for whatever reason. So I'm standing there for like 20 minutes. I'm just like, yo, can I leave? And he's like, nah, you got to put your hands behind your back. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? So then I got to go up to the fuck. I'm like, he handed it to you. Like, what? He was like, it was in your vicinity. I'm like,
I was sitting behind your seat.
He didn't just tell you that was his?
Nope.
So yeah, then they cuff me, take me up to the fucking station. I gotta do it. And dude, it was like I was in George W. Hill, like from the rip. I go up that little fucking across from the CVS
Oh
bullshit
yeah, yeah.
station that the roof is falling in. No, they got me handcuffed to a fucking wall. They pull me into a fucking tiny room. They're like, yo, we
I've
get
been
butt
in that
naked.
joint.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? What is all this
Yeah.
for?
Funny enough, I tried to kill myself in one of those rooms.
I believe it, dude. That place is depressing.
Yeah, you should have seen me. I was on the ground. I was finding any fucking screw. I was like, "Right, can I find anything sharp? Anything?" He cut my wrist.
Let me just fucking throw my head at whatever's sharp enough in any corner sharp enough in the room.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
funny.
super cop comes in. He's like squat and cough. I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? I had nothing but a phone and a wallet on me.
That's fucking hilarious. That didn't happen.
And I'm
to me,
like,
man.
I'm sitting next to Mike. I'm like, you didn't just tell, like, I don't know why you did anything that you decided to do right there. But then, like, you didn't just claim whatever you had. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I never got strip search there.
I've had so many, like, just random retarded fucking run-ins with cops. And it's just like everybody around me just decides to go, oh, here, take everything. I swear, I didn't do it. It's not mine.
They the motherfuckers get caught and be like, all right, guys, come on out. They caught us. Like, hey, nigga, no, they caught you.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. What do you mean?
I remember there was another time where I was selling bud at this time, and like a homie had come over and like we were smoking during the day, and I was giving him and another homie a ride home, and we got pulled over like in like the beginning of this neighborhood, and bull behind me didn't tell me that he had his piece or anything on him. So he had just, instead of just keeping that shit in his fucking trousers, he decided to toss that shit underneath my seat. So I'm just like, they were like, yo, can we search the car? I was like, yeah, dude, there ain't nothing in the car. Then the next thing I know, I'm standing there and he fucking pulls out a fucking little fucking drawstring bag with shit in it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm like, officer, I know you hear this a lot, but this legitly, I have no fucking idea what this is.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, bro, let me level with you. I've been in this situation before. And it seems crazy that this could happen to somebody twice. Because you're the same cop that pulled me over before.
Oh my god.
And actually, there's another crazy story with the same cop. I was driving my fucking dad's pickup truck at the time. I was driving a girl home, and he pulled me over in like the middle of the day and said that like my truck smelled like weed. I was like, I don't smoke even at this time. He was like, yeah, it smells like weed in here. My dad doesn't smoke at all. So fucking rips the truck apart from top to bottom and finds a fucking bar of soap that apparently is made with hemp. This thing was like 10 years old. And like it didn't have a smell or anything to it anymore because it had been sitting in this glove box for years. And he's like, it must have been that. I'm just like, oh yeah, it must have been that, right? Same. I think it was also like the same spot too. That like later on in life, they pulled the drawstring bag.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just like, oh, you got me in here now. You fucking can put that on that star in your book.
I did always like to ride the county in the court.
What, in the morning, like from the jail cell thing to the?
Yeah, like whenever I would go from booking to fucking George W. Yeah, like that ride. Good night. My stupid ass. As I got older, not by much. I mean by months, because I only got arrested. All my arrests and dumb shit was in like 2 year span. So
yeah, that's about the same thing for mine. Mine's about like a 2-3 year span.
As I realized, stupidly, I'm like, oh, this is my career path. Like, not in jail.
I'm a career criminal now.
I'm gonna try to make sure that when I do get arrested, it's further and further away from George W.
So that way I can take the rides longer.
Yeah.
What's the maximum distance of George W. Hill? So it's right on the border
The reason is because
of the county.
every time I got the ride there, I'd always have a cool driver who let me smoke cigs. So then Nick, me,
Yeah,
and
lucky you.
and it'd always just be me because it'd only be me and the bus driver. Like every time I got arrested, it'd always just be me and the driver. So, yo, can I get a cig? Yeah, all right, just don't tell nobody. Yo, you know what I mean? Put the cigs here when you get off the bus. All right, bet, no problem. So me and the bus driver always just smoking and we talking like every fucking time. So
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I'm jam packed into a fucking clown car with fucking everybody that's a murderer and fucking Grim Rear fucking fentanyl dealer. I'm just
never
like, bro,
the
what are you
most
here for? Fucking somebody pulled up a bag of fucking a bowl and a bag of weed.
funny enough. I've had court in Aston, Media, Springfield. The the most packed bus to court that I've been in was Aston. Funny enough,
Yeah.
niggas going to Aston, not Media, which you would think like, oh man, niggas going to no Aston. That joint was packed.
No, when I went to media, that thing was fucking slammed.
Yeah, no,
I think
mine
it
was
was like 2
just.
buses.
I had space when I went to Media 2 times. Space, but that Aston John, oh no, that was an all day trip because it was everybody had court that day. It was in the little bottom John. You know, then they call you up and it's only like 2 of you motherfuckers in the one little room.
The little hallway thing.
Yeah. And then they fucking
pull you into that ass in an old ass courthouse room.
Yeah, man. Fuck that. Hey, I forget the judge, but shout out to her. My parents, this shouldn't have happened, but you know, my parents are her daughter. My parents are the godparents to her.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so that was cool. Definitely felt like she should have, like in hindsight, like you should probably excuse yourself, like conflict of interest. Also, the prosecutor in Aston was one of my childhood friends, so that was lit. Walking into the fucking courthouse, I was like, Alex. Oh, and my parents know her. Oh, we walking out this door.
We're good. Me, they were like, you need to go. We need to escalate this and needs to go to media.
Yo, they said we out. No, it was quick.
They like for that same Red Bull case thing, like everyone got to do that shit down in Aston. I had to go to media for minors court or whatever, and then I went up there, and then I had paid for a lawyer and everything, and I was the only one who got. I had to do community service. Like it was crazy. Like the one bull ended up actually like robbing a beer store or something and having to go to a fucking actual jail. But then my boss, who I actually did the hitting of the dumpster with, like he got off scot-free, like with a warning, hey, don't do that again, don't take trash. They were like, yo, you're looking like this is a bad path, you need to do 32 hours of community service.
I'll say what community service is funny, right? So when
I will say my community service was completely lit. It was so awesome.
Oh, when I did do it, it was lit. Look, first time I got arrested, whatever, they give me community service. I don't do it. Right. I ended up getting arrested again before I'm like that was even able to be a thing, right? So then small possession, they gave me more community service, right? All right, cool, we're just gonna add on more hours. My brain, I'm not doing this community service, right? So a little bit later, I get arrested again. Yeah, let me try to give you this amount of hours community service. No. No. Straight up tell the lawyer no. He's like, yeah, my client, isn't willing to do whatever. So this is when I was in Aston, and my childhood friend was my neighbor, grew up with, prosecutor. So and my lawyer, I grew up with his son. We played soccer together. So it's all This is all just niggas that know me and is lit. So I say no, not doing that. So they get me down to 2 days of community service, whatever that is, however many hours that is.
16 hours.
Yeah, 16 hours, 2 days. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that. But like hindsight thinking about it, I'm like, yo, what motherfucker being equipment? Like, no. Not
Put
doing
me
that.
in jail for a week.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. And they'd be like, oh, all right. I guess that's like, but they was talking like 100 something hours because it had to be all of the time that I didn't do before plus this new shit. No, not doing that. Not doing community service, yo. When I did do it, it was lit. I was in media. It was there was a baddie on it. Little Asian Joe.
Yeah, in my 4 days that I did community service, I had one day that I actually did like stuff, which was like picking up trash off the side of Concord Road, like by your job. It started by the turn of Northley,
Ooh,
like down to Chester,
I
and
missed
then
that duty.
it
Nope.
finished at like Incinerator Road, like by Boots and Bonnets. Like,
Okay.
so we just walked around. We just walked down that street, picking the trash and shit up and putting it in trash bags. That was the only day that I actually did it. The other time, like, we went to some like halfway house thing, and like girls had to do some sweeping, and like then we got lunch at like some fucking little deli. And then like the next day or the next time I ended up watching Avatar in the back of a van in Chester Park. And the bull was selling like bootleg DVDs and sold a bunch to one of the girls on the bus. And was like, yo, that's my 96 Impala. Anyone want to buy it? And then like I forgot, I don't even remember what the other day was. Like it was probably just fucking stand around in a fucking shack for a day.
I did landscaping at Elwyn for one day. That was cool. Didn't really do much. And then the second time we had to clean up an abandoned house in Chester. And that's what that little Asian girl was.
Well, let's get into other things. Yeah, you see Trump Dog this week? They had that little meeting with well, have you seen fucking America going crazy?
So
the
only thing I
days?
saw was hilariously to me was he signed an executive order to bring back plastic straws, which to me is fucking hilarious. Like I told my girl, I was like, "Hey, say what you want about this bubble, but he's fucking funny." He was like, "Wow, he signed an order to bring back plastic straw." Like that's just such a regular motherfucker thing to do.
So I'm tired of this paper straws, dog. We
Yeah,
need to
like
get rid
that's
of them.
just so regular. Like, dog, like fuck them straws. Like I didn't even realize like it was a law to put in the other shit. Or was it like for whatever it's worth? I just found that fucking hilarious as just like a childish, dumb, regular thing person. But nah, anything else that he's done?
So he had like a meeting with Netanyahu.
Oh, I saw
had
that.
a press conference.
I didn't know. I didn't remember when that was. I thought that
it was during the week. It might have been last week actually, but I didn't like it. Didn't really float into my radar till after we did the pod or whatever. But then he says during that, he's just like, yeah, I think we should take, like, I think America is going to take the Gaza Strip and we're going to build it into something real nice.
Well, hold on. So,
and we're just going to keep it.
He said America and its allies. It's not just, it wouldn't just be an American thing. You know, it's funny.
I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, damn, dude, Trump's trying to trying to have a second go at Atlantic City. He's going to put a boardwalk there. He's gonna put a fucking Trump Tower or a Trump
No.
casino. What was his fucking casino? It was like the Taj Mahal. I think that
Oh.
was what he had over there down in AC.
Oh.
That's immediately what I pictured. I just pictured him just taking the Gaza Strip, putting a boardwalk in the middle of it, and then just building
It's already on the
casinos.
coast.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm putting it. I don't know exactly how far the Gaza Strip is from water, though. But
The Gaza Strip's on water. It's on the
oh well, then
coast.
boom! We're building an amusement park, dog. We're building Six Flags.
It's not a strip in the middle of fucking Israel.
Even better, dog. This is 100% his plan. He's just going to turn it into an AC 2.0. That's right. I thought that was fucking hilarious. With Netanyahu sitting with him and like, yeah, you'll be like, yeah, that's gonna be ours, right? He's like, yeah, it'll be yours.
I mean, it's not
Side eye
his.
on him. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. And then
Yeah.
everybody in the world is freaking out about fucking Elon
Why? What did he do?
because Doge is now like been running into all these financial things like the U.S. aid, whatever. They've been looking at all their books and like seeing where all this money's been going, like sex change operations in Guatemala and like putting on like drag plays in Ireland and all this other bullshit things that they've been doing. And he just locked everybody out of one of these like
Yeah, I
offices,
did see that.
and they just
Department of
fired everybody. Apparently,
Education.
they all got an email. They were all saying like, "Oh, we didn't elect Elon. He can't be doing this. We were standing up for him. We got to take to the streets." They were all like out front having like a press conference thing. They were like, "We're gonna march in there, and somebody who's in charge of this is gonna tell us what's going on." And then like they try to get in the doors, and everything was locked.
Yeah, no, it is funny. But
And they interviewed like some of the workers. They're like, "Yeah, we heard Doge was coming. And then we all had to take down our pride flags and all of our we had to hide a bunch of books and all this other
it
crazy shit."
is possibly scary time. You look at this from like a different lens.
Oh yeah, from a
This
different lens,
is
it definitely sounds like it's
wild.
crazy. But
Yeah, I
then
mean, just hearing you say it, it's like, what is going on in this
you
country?
look what's going on inside the building, and like you look at the spreadsheet of fucking what they're spending money on. It's just like, bro, why are you sending all of this money to all these random things that like we have nothing to do with? Which is, I mean, that's what Doge is supposed to be doing. Is they're supposed to be looking at all these government agencies and then like figuring out, like cutting the wasteful spending.
What is that gonna do?
Oh, it's just going to get rid of a bunch of people that have jobs in these buildings that are funding all these weird things. But then, like, as I'm looking at the list of things that they're sending money to, I'm just like, damn, dog. It really was like checkbook open, like the last like 4 years. I could have made some fucking web page saying that I was going to go to Saudi Arabia and fucking teach people to be trans. Give me like $65 million and have nothing to show for it. Just come up with a plan and just been like, damn, yeah. I'm
No,
gonna
but I
get this
mean,
funded.
like, you do all this for what? Just for another in 3 years, the next guy to come in, the Democrat to come in and put it all back.
Yeah, possibly. So I mean
I mean,
the
it's a probable.
whole idea of it is that like you take the money that's being sent all over the place and then use that to pay down the national debt. That is supposedly the plan for all of this. But
Man, fuck that debt. Who the fuck cares about that?
I actually don't understand why they make such a big deal about the debt. They're like, yeah, we're like $36 trillion in debt. I'm like, why don't we just say no?
Well, why don't
We need you to get up there and be like, yo, I said no to community service. we say no to paying whoever this 36 trillion needs to go to.
I don't mind. Cool, we can brush even. All right, I'm gonna start pulling everybody else's card. Hey yo, who owe us billions and trillions? Same way Trump being like, hey yo, we gonna need tariffs and we all gonna start to pay. And hey, some of y'all niggas owe us money. A lot of you niggas owe us money. So I don't mind paying it. Yeah, but I'm knocking on doors with the bag open. Here, it's time.
It's tax time. Time to throw your money in the
that's
king's
what
bag.
I don't understand why they don't do. Like cutting all these jobs. Like, cool, you want to cut all the jobs, great, whatever. But like, still, like, I'm checking on niggas now. Yo, what's up? You got any of that? I won't need it all. Maybe a quarter of it. What's up with it? It's been a couple years.
All I'm picturing is the fucking wolf bull. Did you ever see the old like Disney Robin Hood with the fox?
Yeah.
All I'm thinking about is the big wolf bull, the big fat wolf bull with the bag, walking around with a king.
Yeah, dog, eat that.
Throw that shit in the bag, dog. I can't pay this week. Oh, not good for you then. No, here's another thing. Like, speaking of like the Middle East, though, have you seen this lady?
Yes, I have.
New York, bro.
Yes, I have. Yo, she is the
She's been making rounds.
It's only because she's American.
That's good. I was like, Ashley was asking me about it earlier, and she was like, "Yo, have you heard this like New York lady who was supposed to marry this bull in Pakistan?" I was like, "Yeah, she's gonna get beheaded."
No, she's
like,
not.
Wait, what?
She's American.
Yeah. That I was like, yeah. The only reason she's still like alive is because she's American.
Yeah, that's
if Pakistan, like, if they found out they just beheaded this loudmouth lady from New York, that shit would be going. People would be going ham. But the videos of her just the Pakistani bulls just being like, I don't even know how to handle this.
Yeah, because they never had a girl talk back to them, and they can't hit.
She's like, yo, I need $5,000 a week. I need paid in land. I need all this.
I think it's 10. I think it's 10 grand now.
No, it started at that. Like the last video I saw, she was like, I need 2.
No, now I think it's whatever I get. 10 grand a week though.
She apparently is back in the States. She apparently came back. I don't know.
Came back when she come back?
Supposedly like today or yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Ashley told me she's apparently back in the States. I don't know. That's not a reputable source. But I've been meaning to bring it up to my Muslim homie so bad, just to be like, yo, what's going on with this? You were telling me that they're all about standing on business, and this lady, her mouth is running.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Like, they're standing up there with the gray beard fucking wise one, and he's just like, I don't know. I know we all want to chop her head off, but like, they got Trump dog now, so we can't just yop her up. It's just like, oh, this is crazy.
They're gonna make a movie out of that shit.
That shit's nuts. That lady literally went there to go marry some like 19-year-old bull, and then like he said, "Oh, I got catfished." No. And then she was just walking around, fucking munching food in like stores, and people were being loud, and they were like, "Bro, what? You are disrupting. You are disrupting Pakistan."
She is apparently home after spending 4 months over there. That bitch is only 33. She is nuts.
Oh, she got balls of steel on her, though. I will tell her that. She went over there with the New York attitude and just strutted her stuff through the desert. It was fucking crazy. I said, I need land. I need all this.
Yeah, shit's wild.
But right now, everybody's fucking, apparently the people are freaking out because Elon's been hiring like 19-year-olds
to do what?
Work with his Doge staff.
Oh, I don't like
The
it.
ones who look at the books and shit like that. And they're like, all these people, like AOC has been putting up videos like, oh, this is fucking ridiculous. This guy's an idiot. They're putting up 19-year-olds in the Federal Reserve to look at books,
Yeah, I don't like it.
which that looks crazy. And then apparently one of them's the username is like Big Balls. So that's why Big Balls has been trending, which is hilarious.
That makes sense.
They're all trying to figure out who on the staff is Big Balls. What the fuck?
You know, PlayStation Network's down.
No, somebody hacked.
It's been down for 6 hours now.
Somebody hacked the old PlayStation Network.
I guess. That's crazy though. On a Friday night, I remember that shit used to kill me when Xbox used to do. Oh yeah, we can't figure it out.
I remember when that shit was free, dog.
Oh,
I remember when PlayStation was free. That was their huge selling point. They were like, "Oh, you never got to pay for a membership here."
Yeah, no, that was a time.
All them people real. And you know what's crazy? Anytime that like one of these networks goes down, you just have like the Xbox fanboys or something that come out of the woodwork. Yeah, you got PlayStation real cool now, huh? Oh, you can't even play your fucking single player games. Can't play God of War because your fucking network's down. Laughing at him and shit.
PlayStation always did have it better. Sony's a superior system. Superior company. They own a lot of shit.
They do good. Like they got a lot of exclusive titles and shit like that.
Well, no, I just mean like even like
the system is definitely superior too. Like
their service better. Like when PlayStation never went down nearly as much as Xbox did.
See, I don't know. I don't think
I had both.
I don't remember I haven't had a PlayStation since like PlayStation 2. I just remember like when the PlayStation 4 came out, there was a huge time when that shit got hacked then and it fucking got taken down. But that was, or maybe it was the 3. Because it was when the network was still free and it got fucking taken down because somebody had hacked into it. And then that's why they like later on they were like, "Oh, we need security, and now we're going to need you all to pay for this." So then they moved into that, and then yeah, it probably had been a good streak that they didn't have any problems with their network and whatnot. But I remember them having a big problem of being like originally, because I remember one of my homies he had a. Oh, bro, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about fucking Kanye. Had you seen his fucking Twitter meltdowns?
You think it's a meltdown?
It definitely seems like he's drumming up stuff. Like the fact that you brought up the fact that he's dropping an album, it seems like it's definitely drum up for that. Like he wants to get, because like he has a post from 18. He went on a crazy streak of posting tweets. Like it was hours.
Yeah.
Hours, dog, of him just posting all caps, like every like 15 minutes. Crazy shit, crazy shit, crazy shit, crazy shit.
Yeah, he's a fucking savage.
And like a lot of it, it's just a lot of it's wild. Definitely against EOS. You can't say it, but it's just it all has like crazy crazy numbers of.
I don't think. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think it's crazy.
No, I'm talking about like the numbers of like interactions and like numbers that it's drumming up. Like one of these posts has like over 30 million views on it.
Is that the one where he said, "Old guy was a cool guy"?
No, that one guy he deleted a bunch of them too. So that's what's also crazy about this is that he's not posting them and keeping them up. He's posting them, deleting them, posting more, deleting them, posting. Like the last one he has is like 8 hours ago, and I can't say it. You bitches were not graped. Pardon me. Let me put this in ye all caps. You, me, two bitches did not get graped. You extorted.
Wait, what?
N word means men. Bitches means bitches. You
Wait,
extorted N word. N word means men. Bitches mean bitches. That's the last one that, or that's the first one of the
is he
spree.
saying?
I don't
Is
know.
he?
He's talking about grapes.
Yeah, yeah. But is he saying that two girls are about to come out against him?
Either that or it's about Puffy
That's. Oh yeah, true. It could be.
because he
Yeah.
did just drop the shirt for the Sean Combs T-shirt that he's doing the
I
fifty
think I'm
percent.
dying.
He'll be all right.
No, I think I probably got like 6 months.
Why you got a large mass? You got a
I
mass
might.
growing on?
That might actually like no bullshit.
Oh, where is it in your album? Did Nick's photo scare you?
No, no, not at all. Um, just coincidence, actually. Yeah, no, it might be over for me. Like,
I love Trav, Virgil, and Drake. Drake is the realest one of those three, though. He not fake cool. He's just talented AF. And yes, it's fuck Virgil and any of these other N words that worked for me, then used me then went against me. I love Virgil, and he used that very love. I'm God. I gotta give Elon his flowers for allowing my fuckery. It's a whole new world. I gotta say, Elon, a real N word for this.
I do like when he was like, "Call me Adolf Hitler." I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, that's fire. That's fire."
fat bitches are sex offenders. I see them and I'm sexually offended. Making lingerie for fat bitches is giving knives to little kids. They gonna hurt somebody. If you find yourself in a fat bitch pussy, just remember it's because you're broke.
I just the greatest, That's how you know America's back. Cause Trump's back, Kanye's back,
The Jews wrote Martin Luther King's
Elon
speech.
fucking Twitter.
Happy Black History Month. I got 2.7 billion without a coin. Remember that.
None that's a
Good
fact.
morning, retards. Just up all night, just tweeting. And a lot of this has been like taken down and fucking. I love gay people. All my gay friends know that. But y'all ain't finna take the word Fraggle from me. Or, yeah, Fraggle from me. Yo.
Shout out, yeah.
Last night I single handedly brought back the word fraggot and etard. You're welcome, or thank me later. Deciding what ending is better. You could never be an older honky's boy. You can only be his boy. Soak that one in. Wow. That's crazy. George Farmer, I did not fuck your wife. Rest easy.
Jesus Christ.
Bro.
He's a wild guy.
Why do comrades, colleagues, and competition all start with the same letters?
My fish just love being upside down.
Every rapper is Ye until Ye show up. I'd rather be a colonizer than to be colonized. Soak that one in.
No, that's a fact.
My sales doubled since last night. Damn, the world must be racist like me. Yo, dude, he's fucking just up here tweeting away. And like, I feel like he's just gonna disappear for like
Oh
a
yeah,
little while too.
you'll see him back out.
Like once the album drops, he'll just stop tweeting, or like maybe a week after. But like, it is he's just it's just the people reacting to him just continually posting. It's nuts.
No, it is. He gotta go to sleep. He up all
Easy
night.
does not hire fat or ugly people, and he has a picture of Ozempic, an Ozempic needle.
I should have got a snack. I'm hungry.
That's all right. We can end it here. You got anything else you want to talk about quickly?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me check my notes.
I gotta get up early, anyways, tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta go to Disney.
Yeah, which is crazy, bro. You know what else is nuts? I gotta go drive like an hour to this fucking show thing. It's gonna be at Wells Fargo next week.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like,
Wait, what time's it done?
I don't know.
Oh,
I would assume like it starts at like 11, I think. So I would assume like 2, 3.
Why? Well, I'll hit you up around 5, 6. If I'm in the area.
Oh yeah. Forgot about these Jones. Yeah. All right. Hey, Buck.
Yeah, I don't see anything else. I didn't save anything.
Well, I'm sure there will be a whole heap of craziness for us to chit chat, and also I don't know exactly how this is going to go next week because then I don't know how I'll be or whatever because second kid is coming Monday.
Well,
So,
next Friday is also Valentine's Day.
mm,
So I don't know if we probably won't be doing it next weekend.
got you. Sick. All right.
So yeah, something to worry about. Congratulations, bud.
Thank you. Well, everything still has to go smoothly on Monday. So, and I'm already, bro. I will tell you one thing, bro. This is it. I'm tired of dealing with all this extra shit. It was supposed to be the end of February, and then medical things with her is just nope. No, yeah, we got to
Oh,
move it up 2 weeks, and then going to all these fucking going to the doctors and having some high blood pressure and shit. It's just like, yeah, we could just be doing this at any moment. So it's just like, damn, bro, like,
you know what that means? You gotta get a vasectomy.
oh no, tube side. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you should probably do both.
Yeah, probably gonna do both.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do both. I ain't going through this shit again. We did go kind of through this a little bit with the first one, and I kind of thought it was just like a one-off type deal. But no. Nope. This is an ongoing, getting worse type deal. So it's just like,
Yeah,
all right,
fuck
no,
that.
we're not doing this fucking again. It's too much fucking bullshit and stress. Doctor's appointments, problems. It's just like, bro, I gotta get up at fucking on Monday at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go
Mm,
to the doctor's office to go do blood tests, maybe even earlier actually. And then
what doctor be open at 4 in the morning?
that's what I'm saying, dog. I know you know what's crazy? It's scheduled for like 7:30 in the morning, the
Jesus
C-section.
Christ.
And they're like, yeah, but you gotta get here 2 hours earlier. So that way we can get everything all ready.
What am I going on the airport? Checking in with TSA? What the
That's
fuck
what
am I doing
you
here?
know what else is crazy? It's just like we don't have any say in like what time or any of that. Like, nah. They were like 2 or 3 weeks ago was like, yo, we're gonna call you for you have this date of when it's gonna be done, and then we're gonna call you the Friday of it and tell you what time slot you got. So I immediately already knew that. I was like, oh well, we're gonna probably have the earliest slot there possibly could have.
Right.
And we're gonna have to be there 2 hours earlier. So now I gotta get there at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like, bro, you can't throw me a bone like making it 9 or like 11.
No.
Which means I get to spend a night on that cool fucking chair. They don't talk about this, bro. This is the thing they don't talk about. This is the struggle. The struggle of being the man in the situation. You gotta surround yourself and be comfortable in this fucking piece of shit chair that they have in this room.
You gotta bring
Everybody
your
else
own
has
fuck-
beds. Everyone gets beds, but no, you know,
Bring
Pop's
your
gotta
own
sleep on
fucking
his fucking
chair.
cat.
Be prepared. Go get one of those nice foldy joints.
No, you know what they say? They're like, you can bring an inflatable mattress. I'm like, into a hospital room, dog.
Yes,
This room is
nigga.
fucking tiny.
Bring an inflatable chair. The
I'm
fuck?
gonna bring this fucking love sack that I have sitting over here that's fucking 5 feet by 6 feet. And I'm gonna sleep on that. I'm gonna push this thing into the elevator and up to the room. I'm gonna have to bring a shop vac to put it back into its fucking bag.
Oh,
I'll be reporting on that, I guess, and hopefully this kid likes to sleep as much as the first one did. So,
boy.
All right, Buck. Well, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Dude,
And,
yep. Go Chiefs. Let's go 3-peat, Pat Mahomes, all that. You know,
the Homo Bowl.
Let's go refs.
And
Let's go refs. Let's go refs.
I'll talk to you next week, Buck. Or I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
Peace.